Hello and welcome to this channel. If this is your first time here, well, we are happy to have you. I will just get right into it. This video, okay, let me start by saying this. A couple of days ago, depending on when you have seen this video, maybe weeks ago now, um, Diekola Afolayan, the 19-year-old son of Kunle Afolayan, topmost Nigerian filmmaker, was on the blog, was in the news for his appearance and a video he made about it. I don't know, but if you've been following Diakola's journey and his story, and anytime he appears on social media blogs, you would see that a lot of persons point at his physique, they point at his actions, the way he speaks and the way he portrays himself, the way he carries himself. There's even a longer video of him walking on the red carpet of one of his father's projects that is supposed to start showing soon enough, right? And the way he carried himself, his charisma, the way he talks, the fact that he even breathes his air, right? And all of those things, a lot of persons have been pointing fingers of, that he does mean, basically. And he prompted Diekola to come and share the story of himself, to come and say, who am I? He had to make a whole video concerning that, and he said he's going to keep updating it as his personal changes, depending on the things he does, and as he's growing. And he said that he lives in a world where people are judged by what they look like, which is true. Basically just telling us that I'm just an effeminate man. I am still a straight person. He didn't actually touch on his sexuality, so we don't know if he's actually a straight man or he's bi or he's gay or any of those things. But he just said he presents as somebody who likes fashion, who likes to take care of himself, and the way he works and the way he speaks. It's quite effeminate. That does not make him any less a man. And then that was thought provoking for me, yeah, because over the course of the years, we've had several men come out. I'm not talking about skit makers who dress like females to make their skits. Those are different. I'm talking about people who are actually very effeminate and female presenting, but they are men. And they take men roles, like gender roles, when it comes to gender roles and all that. They still take those kind of roles, right, as men in the entertainment industry, in the media space, not just in the media space, in the tech world, just represent, because we've come to a time where people are very free to express themselves, the things they feel they are, like what they are, who they are, and all of those things. And Diekola, being a young guy, just 19 years old, and already presenting like that. Well, as I'm saying this, I'm trying to remember there's a certain guy who was an actor in Nigeria, but has now relocated. He's no longer in Nigeria, and he's gay. And when he was gay, he was also very feminine projecting, right? It was feminine projecting. It was the one you see on short knickers and all of those things that you attribute with, okay, men that are not straight. And now he's not in the country anymore, and he's openly living gay. So, like, is it Nigeria that is shaming them to remain in the closet, or the fact that they are in the public eye, they are front facing? Is that it? Or is it just that they have refused to come to terms with who they are and what they are? Or are they just basically effeminate? Somebody like Diekola, yes, I've got into the list now, talking about some of the effeminate men we have in Nigeria, and how they are able to use that to their own advantage. Diekola is everything centric. He's eccentric. His style of dressing, everything that he is something that lots of persons have debated over the years. I grew up knowing Diekola Edun. When you have Charlie Boy, you can't say Charlie Boy is not straight. I don't know, but I'm talking about Diekola Edun because this is somebody who had granted interviews. He said at some point he actually did doubt himself. When people have said you are something like enough time that you're beginning to think, is that me? Am I not realizing this? So he said he had to dabble into it. He tried same-sex, relationships, same-sex, all of those things, and he found out that was not him. He just loves to dress the way he dressed. He just loves to look the way he looks, and that's it. He's very much attracted to the female gender, and is only doing the female gender. That is one person who has come to say, I did dabble, I did try it. I wanted to see, maybe I'm the one not realizing that I actually do, like, maybe that's why I'm like this. But then you realize, now that is not for me. Another person is Eniolua. Adeolua. Now, he's quite effeminate. He's the lip gloss boy. When he first came to light back in 2020 and started making, his lip gloss videos, and he was saying things that people could relate with and all that before he became this huge public figure, this influencer, this actor and filmmaker that we have now. I actually know somebody who, because I attended EXU, State University, right? And I know somebody who also attended State University. And, I was watching one of Enioluwa's videos and it was like, oh, this guy, I know him from school. Like, this person also attended EXU. And I was like, oh, Enioluwa, I know him from school now. It's obviously gay. And I'm like, how did he come and ask you out while you were in school? Were you even his friend? You guys were in different departments. You guys did not share the same friend group. But just because it was, known in school, and it was effeminate, you just assumed and you carried that mentality, you carried that assumption that you are even publicly voicing it out. But I don't say it as if somebody come and carry you, you know. So lots of person just assume, right? And it's quite feminine projecting. He eats a lot now, and he's done amazing things for himself, and he's now a beauty boy, basically a beauty boy. And I think it's something with being pretty. A lot of persons don't regard pretty boys. They feel like, oh, it's better energy, it's not alpha energy. If you are projecting like you're pretty, you're not supposed to be pretty, you're supposed to be handsome. Don't call me fine boy, don't call me beautiful, call me handsome. There's a way we've also made this compliment into gender. You can't tell a man that is beautiful, you have to say it to a woman, and things like that. So for Enioluwa, he has done amazingly well for himself. He gravitated towards a lot of female in the industry, from Prissy to Hilda, to Ketenshaw, who is now his mama, and all of those things. He gravitated towards female in the industry, and then in turn have actually really, really helped his career growth. So you can't take away from the fact that yes, he might be, but even now, the way he dresses is still a fashion, icon. He still does fashion and all that, but he's also gravitating towards more male styling than when he initially started, when he was, very confident and willing to, to take to wear outfits that a lot of persons might say, oh, this is not masculine enough. I think now he has found his niche. He's doing masculine things, but at the same time, he's still wearing his lip gloss. He's still looking very good, which I don't think anybody should have a problem with. Now, moving on from Enioluwa, another person who is very, very, very effeminate is Denola Gray. Not just that, his stature is, Enioluwa still has body, although it's slim. We don't even know where all the food is going, but Denola, with this man, he's 34 years old. You can't even tell, because there's a video of him I saw where he was winding his waist, and boy, did he look good. He looked really pretty. I'm serious, he looked like a pretty boy. And it's like, I understand why it might be hard for people to tell. And he has also had to come out severally to address his sexuality and what he is, right, and who he is. He never said this is what I am or who I am, but he's always said that you people should stop torchlighting something that you not lost. What are you looking for? Anyhow I present, whatever I do, is a fashion icon, fashion consultant, fashion influencer. He also does well for himself. He has, companies, and he's an actor, and he actually came to light when he featured in Castle and Castle and some other, movies and series like that. His feminine projecting is effeminate, but that does not mean he is not straight. This man is also an ambassador for beauty brands, international beauty brand, because he's a pretty face, he's a pretty boy, and he's using all of that to his advantage. And we are not beefing him, we are just here for it, saying go you. Another person is Ezra Olubi, who is a co-founder of Paystack. A lot of Ezra's situation is even funny. This man took his all, or should I don't even know if I say, oh, I don't know. I feel like he's one of those people that will say, oh, you are misgendering them by calling him a he. I feel like he's going to say he's a he day. One of these day people, the pronouns, right? Because he wears lip gloss. Not just lip gloss, he wears lipstick, he paints his fingernails, he wears earring, he wears outfits that he wears gowns and all that. So he's like, are you into women, but you just like to dress this way, or are you into daydames, or are you a daydame? You understand? Are you multi-million. I mean, I can't tell until he publicly says, okay, this is what I am. Remember when they wanted to get an award from the president, the former president Buhari, and Buhari had to look at him like, okay, you said it's a man that is coming, but why are you dressed like this, right? But it's somebody that embraces what he is and who he is and what he likes to dress like. Is usually, on dress with lipstick and his fingernails painted red. He even goes as far as acrylics. you know it looks amazing. I'm not hating on him. Please, guys, this video is not hate on these guys. This is just, celebrating them for remaining true to who they are and how they like to present, regardless of what the society is saying. Because Diekola had to come out to say, you guys are projecting what I am not on me. And these men have also had to deal with the bias and the stereotypes and all of those things for being pretty faces in the industry. That is just why I am making this video. Do you understand? Please. And thank you. Anyways, moving on from these guys, another person is Swanky Jerry. Swanky Jerry is Jeremiah Agboju. He is 33 years old. Is also so have you seen that all of these men that I've mentioned are actually fashion icons? They are men who are not scared to walk the red carpet in a gown. They are men who are not scared to walk the red carpet in shoes with heels. High heel was originally made for men. Did you even know that? It was originally made for men, so they're not worried to wear. They are not worried to wear outfits that shows their silhouette. I mean, do you understand what I'm trying to say? These are men that have embraced fashion. Does not necessarily make them not straight or straight. Your whatever thing your sexuality is, that is up to you. But in Nigeria, it's actually quite illegal to not be straight. So maybe that is why they are remaining in the closet and they've not come out, or maybe there's nowhere to even come out of, or come out from, and they are just who they are. Anyways, yes, Swanky Jerry, fashion icon, fashion stylist. He styled amazing people. His fashion, his fashion sense is quite iconic. You can't take away from it. Pretty Mike is also somebody. I'm not really going to dwell on Pretty Mike because, I said that he loves controversy. So whatever you see him as, whatever story you've heard about him might not be true, might just be something that he intentionally puts in the public so that people can talk about him. Anyways, I think that's it. I've exhausted the list. Or is there somebody I am not mentioning who is feminine? Not people that are calling them, not men that are calling themselves women. These are men that are saying, I am a man. I just dress this way because I love dressing this way. There is a difference. And those are the people that I've tried to highlight in this video. I hope you understand and we're on the same page. Right? All right, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think these men are just hiding under the fact that, they are effeminate, or they are pretty, or they look good, they like to look good, to be what they are? Or do you think we are the ones looking at them differently because we can't come to terms with the fact that somebody can be true to who they really are? I'd like to hear from, because these guys also, their families love them. They have pictures and videos of them having family time, and they are well accepted in the family, however way they present. So yeah, I'd like to hear from you in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to this channel if you're yet to subscribe. Please really do that. Would love to have you as a member of our community. I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye.